Hi friends, it's Julia. Today I am here to share my Out with the Old and layout share for my July 2021 Counterfeit Kit Challenge Kit. Okay, I did a 7-day series. I got the first 6 done, and then I never finished the last one. And so I just went ahead and finished it up and did a couple of extra layouts. And so I have that in here. That popped up, and so I have some sticky dot there. Let me move the layouts out of the way, and let me show you what I have left of this kit. And I had a little note in here about the original inspiration was the Paper Person April 2021 new episode kit. And like I said, this was from July. The inspiration was July 2021 on the Counterfeit Kit Challenge blog and Facebook group. So for this kit, I did add a few things in, like my leftover bin, and also this pack of paper that I had that was specific to travel, if you will. I have some Las Vegas, well, I think they're all Las Vegas papers in here. What's left. These were specific for Las Vegas that I pulled in to try and get some used, and I did. I used several pieces of that. I had 2 sets of these stickers. I used quite a few of this set, and I still have a full set there. I pulled in, I don't remember if this was in the original kit or as an afterthought, but this Mr. Huey's Navy Marine color mist. And I used it a couple of times, but y'all know me, I'm not very messy. I'm not into mixed media. These are some bows, and I used one from there. I used quite a few stickers from here. I used quite a few stickers from here, and I used some more stickers from both of these. And I finished off a roll of washi tape, and it was the gold chevron that I finished off. And then when I was at a scrapbooking retreat, when I finished this kit off, on their giveaway table, someone had this diagonal stripe in that gold color, and so I picked it up and used that as I went through. These other 3 that I have in here, the pink, the blue, and this blue, I had added into the kit, and I used quite a bit of all of them. As far as little embellishments go, I have 2 pieces from the die cuts that I had added in. I have 1 piece that I cut out here. My stamp, I had stamped some images, but I don't think I used any of them. So they're all down in here with my photo corners. And really that is all, other than the clothes that I cut out for the dolls. And you can see, like, here's a couple of skirts. You can see on the Felicity Jane intro paper, it had all those stripe pieces. I just stamped those right on there and then fussy cut them out. So it was fun. So as far as embellishments that came with the Felicity Jane kit, I didn't add much to it. Didn't add much. What I have left over for paper, yeah, I have quite a bit, and I could probably make some additional layouts, but I'm not going to. This is going to go back into my paper stash, going to go into my Felicity Jane stash, and I will use this up at some point, I have no doubt. Pocket page card, or no, that's part of the introduction sheet, and a couple of pocket page cards. These 2, 3 here. That's it. That's all I have from the kit. And then the alphabets, I had 2 sets here, and you can see this first set, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters on there. Much more on that one. But again, I have a lot of numbers left on here, but very few letters. So, and then I had 2 sets of these. And you can see, here's the first and second sheet of the first letter, or the first set, and then the second one. So quite a bit left there. I'll be able to use it again at some point. I am going to break this kit down and get it put away, put back into my stash so that I can use it again. And I'm also going to put this gold into my stash and use it at some point. Let me move this out of the way and I will show you my layouts. So here is layout number 1. Layout number 1, and these are from page map sketches, and they were either from July of 21 or July of 20. You know, I don't remember now. And I didn't keep them with them. This was a grid layout, and so I went through and I just cut down my photos and then added some embellishments. These were actually acetate, and I put them on white cardstock and then fussy cut them out. Added some tags, some washi strips. Used this tile here to finish off my title, Time for Vacation. And then I just added some embellishments around the page. This is nothing fancy. And I actually cut out a piece of that pink. I had a couple of pieces of it, but I cut the center out. I was going to use it on my next page, but I didn't. And it's this one. This is layout number 2. Move over. And this is a 2-page layout. I did not use it on here because I wanted it to travel across the page. And so I just got out my additional sheet of this pink and put it here. And then I took all those little leftover bits that I had in my leftovers Felicity Jane bin and strung out a banner across here and across here. I used some of the things that I had in my current kit, and then I used a lot of just randomness from the leftover bin. And you can see I punched out some pieces of paper. I punched out journal spots or the pocket page cards. I cut a die cut a circle here. Yeah, used some of those old acetate pieces. Die cut another circle here. Yeah, and this one is called Winter Winter, and that's just telling about my story. When I sat down, I kept winning. Like minutes would go by and I would be winning. Like my first one was $1,200, and then I cashed that out, and then I waited a little bit longer and I hit another jackpot for $1,100, and then I cashed that out, and I sat there and I kept hitting like $50, $100, $500. I walked away with pretty close to, I think, $5,200 or $5,300 from sitting there waiting for my husband for about 30 minutes. That was a paid for vacation in about 30 minutes. So it was really fun. You can see we were at the Venetian. That was our first time to stay at that hotel. This is us on the plane flying there. And this is just right there at the casino, at the machine that I was on. Yeah, had a blast. Just sitting there. Oh, I did use one of the dollies, and I did dress her with some of the clothes that I cut out, and then colored her shoes. And no, I colored the skirt that she had on and then added the top differently. So yeah, there's layout number 2. This is layout number 3. This is one we had went to an exhibit or a store where they had all of this metal bit and piece that was used together to create these statues. And I don't know if you can get a very good shot of those, but I mean, they are amazing. And so it's hashtag art, nuts and bolts, chains and metal, and beauty, because really it was. And there's one of the Las Vegas, out of that one sheet of paper, I fussy cut Las Vegas there and put it there. I put down a pocket page card or a leftover piece of paper, whichever it was right here. Yeah, and you will see when I show the I am going to go ahead and post the layouts that I did do. When I get them done, I don't know. They have never been edited. They're still in my holding file. This is layout number 4. Again, more of those metal bits. And I used that whole piece of paper that was left over back there from where I fussy cut that out. And you can see I bordered my photos with the background paper. I pulled in that. It's almost a grayish color. And I just went around. No, it's white. I went around my photos with it. Anywho, this one I titled Metal Mania. Put a little bit of, it's kind of low down there. Let me do that. Put a few tags up here, some tabs up here, and then put some chipboard pieces, an arrow, some washi strips. There's a die. There's a border strip there. Yeah, so a little bit of everything on that one. The next one is layout number 5, and it's the 2-pager, and this is where I used that Las Vegas paper again, and it has Vegas down here on the bottom of it. I thought it said Vegas on both pages. Anywho, so I went through and I fussy cut where it says Vegas out, and put my pattern paper underneath it, you can see more photos. Bucket list from his bucket list. Adventures from his bucket list are part of the title. I'm on layout number 5. So I love that I was able to take some bits and pieces of paper. There's that gold paper across the top, and that's where I ran out of it, or the washi tape. I ran out of it up here. Border strips, more washi strips. I added some stickers onto the photos. Pop that up, use some of those little asterisks. Put 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here, along with the flat back pearls, 3 up here and then 3 over here. Anywho, love how this one turned out. That paper from Las Vegas is very flimsy, so it does not hold up well. I'm probably going to have to add some cardstock to the back of that. And that little photo corner does not want to stay in the corner. Let's see if that'll help. Okay, this is layout number 6 from vacation time, family reunion time. And so you can see I just cut down some paper. This one I did some hand stitching on. You can see it here and here, and then around this corner. And you can see there's the hand stitching there and there and there. So yeah. Can you tell? I cut out the background, this paper, to border another photo on another layout. So it worked. I had this vellum piece, these flat back pearls, some puffy stickers here, some labels up here. That was a pocket page card that I just split up and used a little on each side of the photos there and there. Used some more of those photo corners. Those are never ending. And then I pulled in some gold font tiles to go there, more puffy stickers and washi tape, and one of those phrases, happy, the word happy, from the sticker sheet. This is layout number 7, and this is the one that I did not have a process video for, if you will. One that I could not make up my mind. That's a piece of paper that I pulled out to use as a background because I knew I wasn't going to use this as a background for a layout, so I used it for the opposite side because it was from a paper pad, and I just cut down my papers. This is from that paper that I cut out earlier, like for my first layout. I used it here. I used puffy stickers, I used the die cuts, there's an arrow there, there's a tag here, and those are both from, this one, maybe they both are from pocket page cards. More of the photo corners, and then here I used that gold tile alphabet, enamel dots there and there, and I backed the photos with black cardstock. This is an extra layout, so those first 7 were for my 7 series, my Counterfeit Kit Challenge series that I do each month. Then I didn't get uploaded. You know, life happens. And anywho, so I have those. This is extra layout number 1. So I have plenty of supplies to continue building layouts, so I did. And you can see I have puffy stickers. That is the die cut piece that was with the collection, and I used it here. Sunshine Girl is my title. Then just a little bit of journaling here. Used one of those bits and pieces that I used a punch to create this. I did not fussy cut this one. These both are border strips here. Used a puffy sticker here and then a washi strip down here, enamel dots here, here, and here. Extra layout number 2 is here, and you can see I used that floral paper and then I used that blue gingham. Love how this one turned out. I fussy cut, I took a sheet of paper like this and fussy cut those flowers out and used them here, here, and here. I used a phrase there, then I used part of the introduction sheet here, part of the introduction sheet here, and here. Those were those little pieces of paper strips that I was talking about because I had 2 collections of this same one. I think it was Sarah. Anyway, I had 2 collections, so I used one to use in my layouts and then the other one to use in creating those outfits for the stamp. Anyway, here's where I used that washi tape that I pulled in, and you can see it says Outdoor Happy Time. And it's just photos of my grandkids while we were in Mississippi. And then I used a different font down here to create the date. And then I fussy cut, or sorry, I cut out these strips that were 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch by 4 inches to do my journaling on, and they were a pocket page card. So love how that turned out. This is layout, extra layout number 5. Oh, I had them out of order. This says 3. No, I didn't. Yeah, this is 3. So, yeah, you can see here, this is family reunion and good times. I used tons of stuff. When I went to a retreat, one of the girls there gave us a cut apart sheet that had these tags on it. So I used 3 here, 1, 2, and 3. The 4th one had these butterflies and I fussy cut them, and they went, I think they were American Crafts, maybe Maggie Holmes, or I don't know the line, but yeah, they worked perfectly. She also did some die cutting of some flowers and leaves that she gave us, so I added some of those to each of the clusters. I used washi tape, I used photo corners, the flat back enameled. Sorry about the abrupt stop of the video. I guess I ran out of video and didn't realize it. Anyway, the tags and the embellishments on the tags, the butterflies and the floral arrangements are ones that I received at the retreat that I was at. I went through and I added in the puffy sticker letter for my title and used those silver and white tags, or silver and white letter stickers for my title. Also, over on the right hand side of the page, up on that, I used a puffy sticker to include around the date. I added a few washi strips to each, the bottom cluster and the top right cluster, but none to the left cluster. And I again used some more of those photo corners on the central photo of my sister and her partner, because that's her kids and grandkids throughout the photographs. Anyway, the last layout did not make it to the recording, so the last layout is one that I created using that word paper at the bottom, and you can't really tell it in the photo, but I lifted up, I cut out some of the words from another scrap, and I popped those up on foam adhesive, and I placed them around on the existing words. I used the pink font, the puffy font in there to create my title, used some arrows and some enamel dots in the different clusters, and at the puffy stickers say cousins, and then the arrow is pointing over where it says ampersand friends. And I used that white with the silver font tile letter again. Up at the top, I used a piece of scrap paper and then a piece of border strip to create the rainbow at the bottom. And then at the bottom of the page, I again used a pocket page card underneath the photo on the right, and then used a scallop piece that I had fussy cut down to create the border along the bottom. And then in the middle is also another of the cut off border strips. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you being here. I would love it if you would flip me a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.